Okay, well, we might just about make a start. If anyone doesn't know me, I'm John Ascroft. I'm here as the Jade Program Manager. I have to say I've been coming to TOIs for the Jade product for about 20 years now. It's the first time I've ever introduced one, because normally that's done, of course, by Roger Harkeen, who's unfortunately not with us today. So I'm really pleased to be able to step in and do that. And one of the first things I thought I'd do is very quickly just cover off how things are working for us since the separation. So most of you will be aware that we spun off Wynyard from Jade, so Jade and Wynyard are now separate companies. The way that works post-separation is that Jade Software Corporation, the Jade that we all know and love, owns the Jade product. The development and support of that product is done by Wynyard under contract to us. So Wynyard's doing the development and support of the product under Roger Harkeen. On our side, we're operating program management and marketing for Jade. So to make that work in terms of product direction, we have a Jade program committee, which has got people from Jade and from Wynyard. We work together to take customer feedback, partner feedback, and work out, the direction to take the product and what features are going to be in each release, and so forth. So although we're separated from Wynyard, there's quite a strong relationship still there. We're a large customer of theirs in terms of they providing those services to us around the Jade product. We're also providing services back to Wynyard in terms of development and especially managed service. For the direction of the Jade product, historically we've had a very much focus on performance, on scalability, and on interoperability, and nothing much of that is changing. Performance, interoperability, scalability is still really important. If you look at the major themes that people like Gartner and Forrester are coming up with for where IT is going, then the key words that come up over and over again are things like mobile, cloud, big data. And we're very keen to make sure Jade continues to be relevant, that it plays in those important spaces. So you'll see today in the 7.1 release, some things that are targeted or that fit very well with those directions. And in terms of cloud and scalability, for example, there's some stuff around working better in a VM environment. We've got some interface interoperability stuff that works well in a mobile type environment. And big data is partly just general performance and partly we're positioning more to move into the cloud. The other theme that I guess you'll see through all of it is a move from not just thinking about developers, but also quite a strong operational, picking up on the DevOps trend. We're putting a lot of focus now on how deployable, how runnable, and what services we can provide in the operational runtime side of things. I'm not going to take up any more of your time, or much more of your time, because I know you're really here to see the technical stuff. I just wanted to give special thanks to Roger, first of all. I mean, if there is a Mr. Jade, it's Roger. He's been here man and boy since the very first version. He's still directly involved in setting the direction of the product and all the development and maintenance of the product. To introduce someone who's maybe new to some of you, Ty Bayan, who's the Jade
Jade Development Team Leader.
Jade Development Team Leader, sorry, who's basically responsible for the development of the Jade product under Roger. I'd also like to introduce Gareth Morgan, who's head of our support organisation. So when you file your contacts and PARs, ultimately they'll end up with Gareth. It's all his fault. We'll talk to him later. At the back we've got Matthew Williams, key player, Benchmark Lab, also responsible for the Jade support and the go-to guy basically for anything around the Jade plant. Finally, I'd like to introduce also at the back Caroline Francis, our new Jade Director of Marketing. She's responsible for the fact that, I hope you've noticed that our communications are getting A, more frequent and B, high quality. Even today you will see that you've got souvenir branded name badges, which is something we've never had at a TOI before. And she's also responsible for things like the feedback forms and so forth, which we'll talk about later. So I'm not going to take any more time now. I'll hand over to Ty, who's going to lead the presentation. Thanks.